A little bit of the uncharted territory. I got one of these gifted to me. This is Hammer and Axe. I call it an infinity barrel. Other people, you can infuse just flavors of a single type of bourbon. But what I'm going to use this for is I'm going to take a collection of all of my bourbons, and we'll see how that turns out. Because when you think of a bourbon, unless you got a single barrel, it's really a blended variety of many barrels from a certain distiller. But who says you can't then blend a whole bunch of your personal bourbons, get your own blend, and have your private reserve? So I've got my mixed drink master Josh with me, and we're just going to start taking off the top shelf.
Should we just start from left and work our way to the right?
I don't know, I'm going to start with the Four Roses. So I got a Four Roses small batch. This is 90 proof. I usually typically don't go hotter than that. And what we're going to do...
Finish it off.
Should we finish that off? Well, let's take a look.
See.
We're going to try... This is a 4-ounce glass that we have here. So maybe we're going to go about 3 ounces of each, roughly. 2 to 3 ounces of each. So we've got our... got a little bit of spillage. We're going to have to get better at that as the day continues. So, we're starting off. Four Roses Handcrafted is in the infinity barrel. What do you want to do next?
I'll do this one. Open it up.
Okay.
From our good buddy Tim.
Yep, this was
talk about it?
Gifted to me. This is Willite. W-E-L-L-E-I-T. I would call it Willite Bourbon Whiskey. This is a 94 proof, so we're getting even hotter. It's a pretty cool bottle. Never been opened. So this is something that we're going to tear into right now. Ooh, I love that sound. And again, it's awesome when you get a gift from someone, and it's super cool when you can do something a little bit different. Actually, this infinity barrel that I have here is a gift from Paul, who owns the Brecken Grill in downtown Saline. So definitely tag him on this so he can see what we're doing. What else we got? Let's grab the Motor City Gas. This is a gift from a college friend, my buddy Dan, roommate, friend since 4th grade. Motor City Gas, this is 90 proof. So let's go ahead and start adding this. This is from Detroit. Okay, the Motor City Gas is in there. Okay, jumping into the Basil Haydens. This was gifted to me at a birthday party last year. This is 80 proof. So this is one of the, let's say, weaker in terms of alcohol content bourbons that we're adding in right now. Basil Haydens has been added to the list. Oh, I love rye whiskey. This is Sazerac rye. This I acquired in a bourbon exchange with some of the neighbors 2 years ago. Paul, actually, the guy who hooked me up with this infinity barrel, is the one that I picked this out of we had a blind exchange, and I had his gift there. Ironically, 2 years in a row I drew Paul's name, so lucky for me, he knows good bourbons. Oh, Angel's Envy, one of my favorites. This, I was drinking this with Paul on Friday night, as a matter of fact. So it's great when you have good neighbors who become good friends, and you enjoy some common interests like billiards and beers and bourbons and family. So the Angel's Envy, that one I just enjoy straight up. Like most of these, but this one's as evident. If I could get Angel's Envy rye, I'd jump all over it. It's so good, but it's also very expensive. What else we got going on, Josh?
Eagles Rare.
Oh, yes. The Eagles Rare. Let me move the Don Julio. We're not putting tequila in this. Eagles Rare, this is Kentucky straight bourbon. They call it bourbon whiskey. I would just call it bourbon. But who am I to I'm the minor here. Made by the Buffalo Trace Brewing Company. They make this. They make Buffalo Trace. I love everything out of that distillery. Eagle Rare. I got this at our Bourbon Exchange a couple of weeks ago at Paul's Tavern, the Saline, the Brecken Grill in downtown Saline, where we live. And during the Bourbon Exchange, I randomly picked a brown paper bag. This was in it. Oh, so good. And Paul hooked me up with that. So you'll hear that reoccurring theme from Paul because he knows his stuff. And this one has been around for a while. That Colonel E.H. Taylor, again from the Buffalo Trace Distillery. This one is hot, 100 proof. Oh, I didn't realize how much of this I drank. Tough to get a hold of. Sam, our friend, actually picked this up out of state and brought it to me because it was tough to get. Oh man, I feel like a pirate almost. Well, if it was rum, I'd be a pirate. I don't know. Look at that. The Colonel Taylor. This is the true point of an infinity barrel. You should wait until you got your bottles that are near empty, and then you contribute them in here. So it's always growing, always getting more blended. Man, I'm glad we had that one tad in here. And now I have a custom blended barrel of, we'll call it the Hartman Special. That is the only place that you can have this, a shot of this bourbon is right here in my kitchen. And every time I get a new bottle, I can add to it and change it just a little bit. But this is pretty darn exciting, don't you think?
Yeah.
Well, is it straight? Let's go just a little bit more. Now look at it. It comes with a cool little stand here. Check for leaks. Leak testing is good. Well, no time like the present, right? I didn't do any sort of stirring or agitating. But here we are. Have my favorite Tommy Condon's shot glass from downtown Charleston, South Carolina. Oh man, this smells fantastic. Perfect on a cold January day. It's Sunday.
Touchdown, Bengals.
Bengals just scored their first touchdown. They're back in the game. And to all of you and my friends, I say cheers, salute, and prost. That's really nice. Should I put honey? Should I put in the Jack Daniel's Tennessee honey or not? That's the big debate right now. Right now I'm going to say no. But Dynamite, thanks for tuning in. 8